All right, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation, much love to you, Akimater, pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. I just want to do a quick video, right on, the so-called white man, which are the red Hebrew Edomites, right? And they come from the nation of Esau, all right, Edomites. Yeah, they're not Caucasians, they're not white people, right? They're Edomites. That's their biblical nationality, all right? Their true heritage. So, I just want to do another video on why we call you the devil, all right? And going back into your history, because it's a known fact that Alexander the Great, as they call him, they like to call him Alexander the Great, all right? He was a so-called white man, all right? He was an Edomite. And we're just going to see some of your history here. And this is why we call you the devil, all right? And you're going to see for yourself. This is why another reason why they took the Apocrypha out of the Bible, so people wouldn't read this, all right? Because they teach you about Alexander the Great in school, all right? And how he was such a great leader and, this and all that bullshit, all right? So nonetheless, let's get into these scriptures. This is 1 Maccabees 1:1. And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece. All right, so just wanted to read that so you know who was talking about. All right, King Alexander, or Alexander the Great. So let me just jump down. All right, to verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bear rule everyone in his place. All right, and those the four generals that ended up taking over, originally it was five, but it ended up being four, was Lysimachus, Seleucid, the Seleucian, Ptolemy, and what was the Cassander. Okay, those were his four generals that were parted. All right, his kingdom were parted into. Verse 9, and after his death they all put crowns upon themselves, so that their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. So after you so-called white people took over, all right, you Edomites, then the evils multiplied in the earth. Verse 10, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus, the king, who had been in hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdoms of Greece. All right, so here arose a damn devil. All right, I believe Antiochus the Fourth is what he's named, and then it was surnamed Epiphanes. All right, it was a straight devil that brought hell upon us Israelites. All right, and we're gonna get into some of those. We're gonna get into some of it. All right, so this is talking about him jumping down, because you read into it. He went to war with the Ptolemaic Empire, all right, in Egypt, and then he came up and went against the Israelites. So let's get into that. It says, let me just straight to the point. It says, verse 29, and after 2 years fully expired, the king sent his chief collector to tribute unto the cities of Judah, who came unto Jerusalem with a great multitude, and spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. And that goes back to the book of Proverbs, words smooth butter. All right, because this is how this devil comes. This is how he came to the Native Americans as well. It's not the first time he did it. He done it over the centuries. All right, Psalms 55 and at 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. All right, and that's the same thing that happened to the so-called Native Americans. All right, the so-called Latinos. All right, he came with that same bull crap. All right, that peaceable. All right, them words of peace, them smooth words. All right, verse 30, and spake, 1 Maccabees 1:30 again, and spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. For when they had given him credence, he fell suddenly upon the city, and smote it very sore, and destroyed much people of Israel. See, so he was a damn devil. He's a slanderer, a deceiver. Okay. He's speaking lies, man. He comes out of the womb speaking lies, right? The wicked is estranged from the womb. He cometh out speaking lies. All right, it says 31. And when he had taken the spoils of, matter of fact, let me get the etymology of the word devil, because it doesn't directly translate to deceiver. But if you go into it deep enough, you'll find the correlation. But it says the devil, a subordinate evil spirit afflicting humans. Where's the point that I want? Okay. Accuser, a slanderer. All right, he's a slanderer, attack. Okay, so he's a false accuser, man. He's a slanderer, which would be a deceiver. He's a deception, you know. Okay, because let's see here, slanderer. Let's go back to the scriptures now. It says, verse 31, and when he had taken the spoils of the city, he set it on fire and pulled down the houses and walls thereof on every side. But the women and children took the captive and possessed the cattle. So this guy's a damn devil, man. He's an accuser, which the scriptures say the accuser of thy brethren. That's the doubt. That's the so-called white man, accuser. In Revelation, it calls him the devil. It says that old serpent, the dragon. All right, that old serpent, the dragon, Satan, the devil. All right, it's all in one. All those are synonymous with each other. Let's see if I can find this real quick. Here, Revelation 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. Who is that accuser? Is Esau. And what is another word for accuser? Is devil. All right. So when it's talking about, what is it? Revelation 20, I believe. Yeah, Revelation 20 and 2. And he laid hold on that dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, all right, and bound him 1,000 years. Because what? He's a devil, man. He's a damn devil, a deceiver, an accuser, a slanderer. And the devil synonymous with Satan, the old serpent, and the dragon, because they're all one. Right? It's all that same spirit. And what do? Here's a point to prove why the devil deceives. Verse 3, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more. Okay? There goes how it correlates, okay? Go back to this. First Maccabees, to bring out some more examples of how he's a fucking devil. All right, First Maccabees 1 and 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion, and sacrificed unto idols, and profaned the Sabbath, the Shabbat. All right, so here it is. He's making it a law. He's making it mandatory, pretty much, that you gotta keep the law. That his laws, you gotta eat pork and worship his idols, sacrifice unto his idols, and then if you don't, they'll kill you. But then at the same time, they're accusing us unto the Heavenly Father, telling him how we're breaking the laws and this and that. But he's the one forcing it on us, or death, See, verse 50, and whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. That's a devil for you, man. Okay. Now let's see what he used to do to the kids, or and he did this again and again. He hung us, Verse 60, First Maccabees 1 and 60. At which time, according to the commandment, they put to death certain women that had caused their children to be circumcised, and they hanged the infants about their necks, and rifled their houses, and slew them that had circumcised them. So look, they were hanging little kids, man, just like they did during the time of slavery, and after the abolition of slavery. All right, the lynchings, all that. That's the same devils that did it during the time of the Greeks. There's no new thing under the sun, man. They were hanging niggas back all the way during the time of the Greeks. If that ain't the devil, I don't know who, where, and who is he, as the scriptures say. All right, because this is when Esau first came into power as the Greeks. All right, he took over the earth, the known world at the time, and look when he took over again. All right, evils multiplied even more. Okay. And that's why we call this damn Edomites the devil. All right, but with that, all the one beside is edifying, Mawatla Babal. All right, Mawatla the Wamyam. Death to you Edomites, you're going into slavery. Shalom Akim.